What's good, everybody? This is the one and only T-Quest, and you are tuned into the T-Quest show with DJ ILL NINO.
Here to rock them, 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 mic.
The T-Quest show with DJ ILL NINO. Relatable, informative, yet entertaining. If you think you can handle being a guest on the show, contact us today. We've interviewed independent artists to mainstream, regular folk to celebrities. You never know who's going to be our special guest, and one day it may just be you. Follow us on all social media platforms at TQuestGLM and DJ ILL NINO. ILL NINO. ILL NINO. Hey you. Me? Yes, you. What up? Are you ready to take your brand to the next level? Hell yeah! GLM Designs can help you with just that. Word? From laptop skins? You lying! Promotional flyers? Yo, son! Promo videos? I need that! OBS Twitch overlays and backgrounds. Hey yo, let me get that! Professional one sheets and so much more.
Oh my god.
Please visit our website, I'm on it right now, GottaLoveMeWorld.com today to check out our designs. Got it! Follow us on social media at Gotta Love Me World. Follow it! GLM Designs are here to take care of all your graphic needs.
That's right. We are here to take care of all your graphic needs. So, whatever you need as far as flyers, motion, backgrounds, promo videos, radio commercials, or whatever, we are here for each and every one of you. We live in a world of visuals, and presentation is everything. So, if you need help taking you or your brand to the next level, all you gotta do is contact us, and trust me, we'll hook you up. But today is not about you guys, it's about today's guest. And without further ado, I'm just going to bring him on and get this party started. Let the people know who you are and where you're checking in from.
Yo, it's the little homie Young Dame, and I'm checking in from Savannah, Georgia.
Okay, Georgia. We was actually just out there recently. We was out there recently. We was in
What part of
Atlanta.
Georgia?
We was in Atlanta.
Atlanta? Okay.
hmm Our DJ Coalition, every year we have a music conference in July, and this year it was in Atlanta. So,
Yeah, I was supposed to go, but then I had something
yeah.
come up.
No, I get it. The best thing about it is always next year. Always
Right.
next year. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to jump right on in. You're in Georgia, and that's one of the music meccas. So how is that working for you when it comes to your music career?
The city I'm from, it doesn't really have a music market, so I just try to utilize the internet and go to Atlanta and all the surrounding stuff. So that's basically how I push my music out.
Okay, okay. Now I definitely respect that, but sometimes you got to put on for your city or your area. But it's a good thing that Atlanta and stuff are just up or down the street for you. So that's super awesome. Now, when it comes to your name, I can assume where it stems from, but you just never know people's backstories. So why did
Right.
you name yourself Young Damon?
Damon, that's my real name, and then Young. I was just using it because everybody was using it at the time, so and I just stuck with that.
Okay,
Cause
I
I
respect
never
it.
really wanted a rap name that like wasn't true to me.
Mhm,
Like
mhm.
was somebody will say, "Oh, his name is such and such," and then they'll say my government name. So I just rather just be me.
No, I respect that. Usually you see it more when it comes to like R&B artists or pop artists. They just use their real names. I'm like, as a rapper, a hip hop artist, you can do the same thing. Sometimes you can simply just put a young or a little in front of it and get it popping. So I respect
Right.
it. So, I did read up upon a little about you, and only you know your story, only you know your background. So, I want you to tell the listeners why you actually decided to become a music artist.
I had a assignment in high school to write a poem, and the way it was formatted was like a rap. And I think I ended up getting like an A on it or something. So I just tried it. It never was nothing I wanted to do
Mm-hmm.
because I was always shy. So once I found out I had the voice and people said it sounded good, then I tried it at the school, and then I got introduced to an A&R at Atlantic, Sean Barron, and that's how I got my first major features with Alley Boy and Diggy Simmons, Ty Dolla
Mm-hmm.
Sign. So then I just knew like, okay, this could probably do something.
Okay. Well, that's another thing when it comes to like professions. Like you just never know where that spark is coming from. It can come
Right,
from a school assignment. It can come from that one teacher believing in you, or just walking down the street.
right.
Then I want you to talk to us about the timeline, right? So we're working on a project in school. We get an A, and then now you get introduced to an A&R. Like bridge that together. Let's talk about that storyline. What happened?
So after school, then I you still trying to find yourself what you want to do, but I'm just like still playing around with the music, freestyling on instrumentals, and I end up
Mm-hmm.
putting together a mixtape, and it got like received well, like amongst like my peers and like people in the city, and then my name kind of started buzzing. So then that kind of built up my confidence. But after that, I got introduced to the A&R at Atlantic
Mm-hmm.
through a mutual friend, and he just took a liking to my music and just gave me the features on the love.
Okay. Okay. So now when you said giving the features on the love, was that after your original mixtape?
Yeah, because I was putting together another mixtape at the time, and he was just kind of listening to it and telling me the songs I needed, and then I just looked up one day, and then one of the songs I gave him, he sent the verse back with Diggy Simmons on it, and then they said Alley Boy was gonna jump on it, and then they gave me another female record with Ty Dolla Sign, so it just like that was like a blessing. So that kind of gave me a bigger cosign in my city, and made my buzz bigger. So I just used that and just kept working.
No, I respect that. That's kind of super dope. Just shout out to the connection, and I'm glad that you was ready because a lot of people want certain things, but they're not ready when the opportunity presents itself.
Right,
So clearly,
just in the right place at
yeah.
the right time.
Exactly, exactly. So, when it comes to being on different platforms, everyone has a different audience. There's always new viewers and new listeners to you, right? Um, Talk about your catalog. Like, what do you have out there right now? Mixtapes, albums, LPs, EPs. What's up?
Um, First I was doing a bunch of like underground stuff before I really got on the Apple Music and stuff. But I got like maybe 2 albums on Apple Music. But I was just pushing out a bunch of singles.
Hmm.
I like giving the people singles because when you do that, then you can kind of figure out what they like, and then
Hmm.
you could do a project and put that single on the project. That's how I kind of just do it. Cause sometimes when you choose it, it's never the one you choose. So I'm just
Facts.
kind of just keep putting out a like a plethora of music, so they can choose from there and let me know which one they like the best. So that's how I really decide my singles.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about it. You put some singles out. Now let's talk about the song that you thought would possibly be the best single, and what was the single that people actually wanted.
Um, it's a few singles I was pushing. Then recently it was like a single EDSU that I had, and that just kind of took off for me. And then that
Hmm.
led into the single I'm doing now. I just put out a snippet doing the Triller, and it got a good reaction on the reel. And then I end up dropping the song, and then got with all the different DJ coalitions, and
Hmm.
just pushed it like that. And then that just led into the situation I got now.
Okay. Okay. And what exactly situation are you in currently?
I got a distribution deal with Rockstar through Sony.
Hmm.
So the Brookwood single, that's my first release under Sony.
Okay. So right now, this is a single that you're pushing for like your new climate of music. Are you working on a project eventually, or are we just going to continue pushing singles for now?
Eventually I want to do a project, but I want to build up my fan base
Hmm.
because I don't want to keep dropping projects and then you sometimes you get the same results and you
Hmm.
still building. Like I want to build it to the peak and then drop that project.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
right now I got that single out. Oh, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I got that
No, it's
single
okay.
out, and then I'm shooting the video for it this weekend.
Okay. All right. Because I was going to ask you about that. Was there a video
Yeah, it's
for this?
definitely a video be out in like the next week or two.
All right. So can you tell us about the treatment for the video, or we have to wait?
Basically like I don't want to give them like the obvious with the song because the whole
Mm-hmm.
concept is I'm getting money with the people I was broke with. So I don't want to give you the same story like you see the before and then the after. Like I just want to give them the straight turned up part of what's going on right now. So I just want it to be a celebration of what's
Mm-hmm.
going on like amongst the people that I'm still around because I'm big on loyalty.
Mm.
So when you see the
Okay.
video, it's just gonna be like a celebration.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Before we get into playing the single for everyone, I know you spoke about earlier different people that you connected with and you work with, which is a beautiful thing. Has anyone ever give you any words of wisdom or advice that you still stick with to this day?
Yes, to be coachable, be consistent, be professional. So I try to stick to that. Like I try to put out a high quantity of high quality and
Mm-hmm.
like being professional as far as with the DJs. Like I always make sure I got the service pack. I got the clean, the dirty, the 8 bar intro, the instrumental, the acapella, got the brief bio. So that
Mm-hmm.
way they take me serious from the jump. They know, okay, he already knows what he's doing. So I just try to stay
Absolutely.
stay with that because that gets me a little further than most artists because I already had a knowledge of that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And not to cut you off, but another thing, like just being on time, like you told me, you saw me in the chat 10 minutes before, so it just
Absolutely. And I'm glad that you said that because people don't realize. I know Nino's gonna probably talk about a little bit how important it is to have your service pack ready. You know what I'm saying? Cause you just never know when someone's ready to support you. You should not have them waiting. You
right,
know. And I kind of figured you was someone that's a professional, even from the jump when we just posted it and you automatically accepted a collaboration. Some
right.
artists don't even post a flight, don't even accept. I'm like, this moment is your moment. Like it's not mine, it's yours. You know,
Like
it's
I'm always looking to push. For, it's about me. It's about what I'm doing. So definitely
exactly. Yeah. And even on here, like we give them a certain time. Of course, sound check to make sure the quality of the sound is on point. But then I'm just like, they'll come the time it's time to start. I'm just like, no, you need to come earlier. That's the whole reason why we have it. So when I saw that she was up for 10 minutes early, I'm like, okay, I rocks with him.
appreciate it.
Absolutely. Because we're always on the time schedule, there's always something, so
right.
I definitely respect that for sure. So you said you've been working with a lot of different DJ coalitions and everything recently. Like, how was that experience for you?
It's good because like certain DJs when I got to doing certain like Zoom calls with them, they've already heard my music but just didn't know it was me. So
Mike, check. T-Quest, what up, though?
Hi, I don't know where he went.
Yeah, I mean, technology is what technology is. Um, Hopefully he'll be back on in a sec. Okay, I see it spinning. So he should be back on in a second. You know what I mean? But what he said is true. You know what I mean? Having your DJ service pack and all that correct will give you a leg up. You know what I mean? Because when I personally look at it and I see that they have everything that I would need, I'm like, all right, I'll pay more attention to this. You know what I mean? And I heard that he said he's bringing a video out that's gonna make me as a video DJ pay more attention to it as well. You know what I mean? So um, I like I like where his head is at. You know what I'm saying, Quest? Talk to him.
Yeah, that's the same thing as earlier. Like you said, he was on here earlier, and I'm like, a lot of people don't realize this is the time, but we be on the thing early, so we know what time you check in. We know what time you check in. So it's good to know that he is a professional. So we're gonna give him a minute to get back with us. If you can hear us, maybe just click off, click back on, and we'll go from there. There it is. Where's my baby?
No, I mean, looks like he's doing a reboot. You know what I mean? Because technology is what it is. It ain't always perfect. Oh, there he is, and he's
All
back
right.
just like
Yeah,
that.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I mean, things like that happen sometime, man. Things like that happen sometime. So tell me what the motivation went into making this song right here.
Um, basically, I'm big on loyalty. So it's like it's a better feeling when you get money with the people that you started with, that you broke with, and then like beyond that, like I'm still with the same person that does the videos, the graphic design, same person that started with me managing. So it's just like I'm big on loyalty.
There it is. I like that. I like that. Why don't you introduce the song for the folks out there? Wait a minute, he's still here? What are you doing? Stop pressing buttons over there. Not him. He's good. Introduce your song so I can get it on for the folks right there. All right, let's get it.
What's going on, man? It's the little homie Young Dame, and this is my new single, Broke With, produced by Drum Dummy.
DJ L Nino. All right, all right, all right. And we are here back on the T-Quest show with DJ El Nino. And that was Young Damon with Broke With. Okay. I like that song.
I appreciate it.
I like that song. It's interesting because it's a vibe that you can bop to it, you can dance to it, you can chill with it. You know what I'm saying? It
Right,
got that beat for it, but at the same time, it's like a real message in it.
right. I try to give him like a storytelling song with some bounce to it.
Absolutely. Because sometimes when people do storytelling, they don't hit the mark properly.
Right.
you
Because
know,
originally it was a street record, but then I polished it up so it'd be relatable for everybody. So I said getting money with the people I was broke with. So that's the
Mhm.
version I'm just running with now. So that's the version I'm gonna shoot for the video.
Absolutely, absolutely. I respect that. And then you actually had me really truly listening to the lyrics. It's straight to the point. Of course, I know you could do punchlines and metaphors, but certain times you was like straight here. This is where I was at. This is what I was doing. And these
Right,
people I was rocking with, I peeped the part about the grandma and auntie. That was real deep. That part,
right,
and so they both passed. I was like, oh,
right.
okay. So song is very impactful. So you got my attention. You
I
got my
appreciate
attention.
it.
Absolutely. I'm listening back over to the award winning DJ El Nino.
Yeah, mic check. Let me ask you a question. I co-signed the song too. I like it. Smart man making it more universal than making it about the that other kind of work. You know what I mean? Very smart man. Let me ask you a question. If you had an extra stack, extra $1,000, what you spending it on?
If I had an extra thousand, what I'm spending on
Yep.
my son.
Smart man. Good dad. I like that. I like that. You know what I mean? I like. Why would you spend it on your son?
I mean, like that go back to like the lawyer. Like that's really all I got. It's just me and my sister. Like my both of my parents are deceased. My grandparents, you get what I'm saying? So it's just me and my sister. So it's like my son. I just that's my day to day. I keep him with me. I balance out the music with him. Like anything when he's in school, I knock out anything. I make sure I'm on point because it's like he's 4 now, so I had to make sure I put that time in. Cause it's the most important years, because they don't stay that young forever. So,
That's facts. That's facts. I like that. Very, very smart. Very smart man. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people who they say they would go to the strip club or whatever, buying bottles and all that. And you said your son. That is,
nah,
I
that's why
like that.
I don't make strip club music, because I already know what I'm gonna have to do when I make it. I'm gonna have to go in there, throw money. You get what I'm saying? To promote a record. So if I'm not gonna do it, there's no sense in making a record like that.
That is. That is. Keep that money in your pocket and with your family. I like that. T-Quest, talk to him.
At the same time, this song can go hard in a strip club too. I understand we all had a whole parent moment, and I respect that. But I'm a person that do branding and marketing. Because of the way you put the project together, the single, I feel like it can go hard in the strip club too. But like you said, I shouldn't have to make it rain just for you to play my records and everything. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm trying to
Right,
make the money, not give you my money. So,
right,
but I definitely understand. But at the end of the day, before we get out of here, you did what you had to do. You showed her your professionalism. You let us know what you got going on. You produced a track that we both rock with, and got the clean version, which is very important in this radio world. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So, but if you do have the full DJ service pack with the artwork and everything, make sure you send it over to us,
I
and
got you.
definitely ready to put in rotation tomorrow.
All right, I thank you so much for that.
Absolutely,
If you need a
absolutely.
drop or anything, let me know.
You know I'm coming with it. What up, DJ Ghostbuster the Hustler from Augusta, Georgia. Oh, that's right. You from Georgia too. I'm gonna send you his track. I'm gonna send you his track. You definitely gonna like it. And I'm sure you're gonna want to put in your next mix. But before we get out of here, I want you to remind the people who you are, what you got going on, and how they can follow you.
All right, it's Young Damon all the way from Savannah, Georgia. You can follow me on all platforms at Young Damon, Instagram at Young Damon underscore, X at One Young Damon, TikTok at One underscore Young Damon, all music platforms Young Damon, YUNGDAMON.
All right, and there it is. Once again, we appreciate taking the time out to be here on the T-Quest show with.
Yeah, yeah. Get that. Get the young Damon joint. Get the Il Nino cosign. I like that piece. You know what I mean? And we will be sending you a couple of scripts. I'm in that DJ service pack so I can send it to my network of people so they can check that out as well. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that. I'm going to knock them out ASAP.
That is. I like that. Thanks for joining us. You know what I mean? I like your whole attitude. I like your vibe. And we definitely going to get that into the rotation. All right.
All right, I appreciate y'all.
That is. Until next time, my brother.
All right.
Salute.
Here to rock them, 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 mic.
The T-Quest Show with DJ ILL NINO. Relatable, informative, yet entertaining. If you think you can handle being a guest on the show, contact us today. We've interviewed independent artists to mainstream, regular folk to celebrities. You never know who's going to be our special guest, and one day it may just be you. Follow us on all social media platforms at TQuestGLM and DJ ILL NINO. ILL NINO.